It's a beautiful morning.
It's a beautiful morning.
It was today. It's not too hot yet, but I don't know. It's just been stuck in my head.
It is a nice morning, dude.
It was only 66 when I picked you up.
Oh, that's fucking
sunny. There's like
fabulous.
no fucking humidity.
Yeah.
Yeah, right now, but I'm sure it's coming.
Yeah, it's on its way.
Yeah.
Which is surprising. You know, we had some stormage yesterday.
Yeah, to get rid of the fucking humidity.
Yeah, pushed it all out. Now we're back at it. Getting back to it, I mean.
Yep.
So.
Got a buddy of ours playing golf in Florida right now. It's 92 down there. Apparently the humidity's not that bad.
Eric's coming soon. Eric will be back.
3 weeks.
June
22nd, so that's like 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop. Right before you head out.
No, he'll be coming as I come back.
Right. Oh, from Tennessee.
Yeah.
Yeah. But then
he's here for 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah. Which will be just in time for you guys to go down to Virginia.
She can. I got too much shit to do up here.
Yeah. There's a lot to wrap up, huh?
Even when she finally made her decision, I'm like, all right, probably still just leave like at the end of August. School doesn't start down there till September anyways.
Right.
It's not like up here.
Yeah, I know. It's so weird because, like, school... Wait a minute. No, school starts sooner there in Ohio than it does here. Yeah, because in Ohio, they go back this, like, August 22nd. And here, they don't go back till, like, September 3rd or some shit.
Some schools. Some wait for after Labor Day.
Mm-hmm.
Others will do like Smith did before Labor Day. Kids would go there for just like a couple days just to have a fucking 3 or 4 days off.
I've been having a toothache.
Go to the dentist.
Fucking irritating.
What kind of toothache? Is it like up in the gums? Or is it like the actual tooth?
It's like in between two teeth. It started off, it felt like there was something stuck up there. You know.
Did you floss?
Floss it out. Yeah, I've been flossing. Floss it out. Not much, not too much blood, right? And then do it again later on in the day because it's hurting more. And then this time I got a good bit of blood. Good bit of blood. I was like, oh, shit, it's dark.
You have any popcorn lately?
Yeah, at the movies. So that's what I've been thinking. I'm like, maybe it's just that. And,
yeah, because I had one time, like...
It was like...
What do you call that shit? It's not the
kernel.
Is it the kernel?
Yeah, the skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. I've had one time the kernel, like, literally got wedged up in my gum, and it took me, like, a week or two to fucking come out.
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Yeah.
Because it's still a little irritated.
That shit
But it's like now it's causing my whole gum line right here to be irritated. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I've been flossing, keeping stuff out. But yeah, it just feels like it's pushing everything to the front of my mouth or something. It sucks.
Well, that Coca-Cola you drink ain't going to help.
Irritating.
Getting all that extra sugar up in there.
I haven't really been drinking that much Coca-Cola.
I picked you up Thursday. Went to BK. Give me a large Coca-Cola.
So? And I didn't even drink it all.
You didn't?
No.
I didn't watch how much you drank.
Besides, it's not Coca-Cola. It's just syrup.
Yeah. It's like worse.
It's no worse than this. Mr. 3 hazelnut shots, 3 liquid sugars, and 3 creams.
Yeah, but I only drink 1 coffee a day.
Yeah.
So that could still be, that's better than a fucking energy drink. Or some sodas people would still say, like, yeah, it's still pretty fucking high in sugar.
Well, now you're just talking about your caffeine intake. At first we were talking about the sugar going into my gums. Now you're talking about how much caffeine you're putting into your body.
All right, so how many sugar drinks do you drink a day?
A day?
A day.
On average, I have my coffee in the morning. I have a Coke around lunch, and then a Coke around dinner, after dinner.
Okay.
So a Coke after dinner can range from 6 ounces to
12?
16 ounces.
Oh.
It just depends. Like if I get a large Coke from Burger King, it's a big fucking Coke. I don't usually drink the whole Burger King Cokes. I only like the first few, I think that first half. You know?
Yeah, because after that, all the ice is melting and gets watered down.
Yeah. Yeah.
But even those large cups, this large cup, they fill the ice like fucking 3/4 of the way.
Yeah.
So how much soda are you really getting? A quarter?
Well, no, because the sugar is the liquid that they're spritzing in and the caramel swirl. The caffeine is the coffee that they're pouring in.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. Well, you keep going back and forth between caffeine.
Oh, no, I was still on Coca-Cola.
Oh, if that was full of Coke?
Yeah, I was just saying, like, Burger King, you're not drinking a whole thing of Coke because they put so much ice in it.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I understand your logic. Yeah.
But if we're getting back to the sugar, I mean, I'll get teas, green teas and stuff, the Lipton and stuff. I mean, those can still have pretty high sugar intakes.
Yeah.
But I still usually drink at least one 32-ounce bottle of water in the morning and the afternoon. Because I'll drink water.
Yeah.
I'll drink water. I have my blue water bottle. I always have it with me. I'll drink my coffee in the water and then my tea in the water.
I get my water from the ice melting. And all the large drinks I get from these fast food joints.
Mm.
Sorry.
Is it true, like, you get more cramps if you don't have a lot of water intake? Did you ever hear that?
Yeah, absolutely. You get cramps because you're dehydrated.
Dude, I had a fucking... what's it called?
Charlie horse?
Yeah, this morning at like 6 o'clock.
You woke up to it?
Yeah.
How much did you drink last night?
Well, that makes sense.
Right. That'll do it. Because if you drank last night, you didn't drink a bunch of water before bed.
Oh, yeah.
Then, yeah, you're dehydrated, my friend.
There's water in there. Somewhere.
Just because
it's a liquid.
Just because the ingredients say aqua, parentheses, H2O carbonate.
It's still a liquid, isn't it?
What the fuck is that? H2O carbonate. Like, I don't even get it.
I don't know. Is it just water? It's carbonated? I don't know.
I'm just throwing words together to make it sound like they know what they're putting in there. Really, it's all just there to kill us.
Yep.
Yeah. You know what else is there to kill you?
What isn't?
That's a better question. Well, I don't think weed's here to kill us. Marijuana. The devil's lettuce.
No.
I don't think that's here to kill us. I don't think swallows are here to kill us. When's the last time you met an angry swallow?
Hummingbirds. They're not here to kill us.
Hummingbirds can be mean, though. You get close to a hummingbird's nest, they fuck you up, dude.
Same with swallows. That's any mother of Mother Nature. In the time of them having their kids, they can get defensive.
'Tis true.
Yeah.
It's a good observation.
Doesn't mean they're going to kill us, but they will try.
It's a good observation.
They'll probably know to go for our eyeballs. Like, they still know, like, weak points.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bees. Get too close, they just start fucking stinging you.
Yeah.
Except they die after. Hornets just keep stinging you.
Hey, real quick, while it's on my mind, I want to make a shout out to all our viewers in other countries. We got a message from some random person. I don't know if I showed you this one the other day. He's talking shit. Oh, I did show it to you. Yeah, we got a message from this person.
Oh, yeah, the one that's lame.
Yeah. Hey, man, listen to the podcast, and I must say, it's lame as fuck. Do better. I fucking love it.
Hey, man, we grabbed your attention.
Yeah,
We
that's
watched it.
You fucking watched it. I got your time. And you got to write me a message. I'm happy for you.
Thank you for your criticism.
We love it.
We will take it to heart. Not really.
Yeah. I can't sleep.
You can't sleep?
It's been fucking up my sleep, dude. I'm just wondering, like, what do I have to do to make myself more likable? Like, what do I have to do to get you to accept me as a person who has feelings? And I just want to be loved. See, you see these tears? You see these little tears balling up? Do you see them? Do you see it?
He popped Visine before this episode.
I can get it to dry. I can make I'm better than Amber Heard as an actor. I'm just saying. It took me like 3 seconds.
All right, you can probably build up some tears, but you got to work on that cry.
That's all I need, though, is I just got to get the tears to come, and then I just got to be really still and sad. And
I think about the saddest point in your life.
I don't even need to do that, honestly. I just think about myself.
I would need to.
I just think about myself in the current moment, and I'm just ready. I'm just ready to burst out in tears, man. Life's a fucking garden.
Life's a garden.
Just gotta dig it. Come on, you don't know that one?
No.
Joe Dirte?
Oh, Joe Dirt.
Life's a garden, man. You gotta dig it. Come on now.
I haven't seen that in fucking probably over 5 years. Good movie. It's funny.
Yeah, it is a great movie. One for the history books. For sure, dude. For sure.
Dude, if the alien race ever tried to pick a movie to figure out what we're like and pick that one. There are a bunch of fucking rednecks down there.
Well, they wouldn't know what a redneck was, you know?
They would make up their own word, or they would have their own word for it.
What would be the word for redneck to an alien?
But would they even have a word?
Yeah.
Or are they just telepathic?
I think the word for redneck would just be just It describes a redneck pretty good.
Okay.
I'll pull up to this job up in North Adams on Friday, and this guy's got his, all his windows down in his truck, and he's blaring. Proud to be an American.
Oh, getting in the spirit for the weekend.
Yes, sir. And my fucking coworkers were like, "What the fuck is this guy doing?" I'm like, "What? It's fucking proud to be an American, dude. Where at least I know I'm free."
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, "Come on, dude. It's fucking Memorial Weekend." And he wasn't with it. I was just like, dude, fucking take your communist shit back to fucking Russia, bro. Wherever the fuck you're coming from with that shit. Back to fucking Puerto Rico. So this is fucking America, man.
Jeez.
Yeah. I don't know why I just thought of that. Kind of irritated me.
Well, it is Memorial Weekend.
Oh, this is what it was. They called him a hick. They were like, yeah, dude's a hick because he's listening to the song fucking 6 a.m. in the morning as loud as he can,
That classifies you as a hick?
I was like, that makes him a hick? I was like, well, what the fuck does that make me? And it's like, yeah, you're a hick too, bro. No! No, motherfucker!
You are far from hick.
Yeah! Pretty fucking far.
Pretty far.
But I still like goddamn appreciating my country. That's for fucking sure.
Mm-hmm.
It's because at least I know I'm free. You know what I mean? Like, I if I wanted to, right now, I could say fuck everything just hop on my bike and take off. And I could ride around the entire fucking country.
Gonna have to give you a jump start at least.
Yeah, I could get. But what I'm saying is I could.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna come to some place where they're like, hey, you left your district. You're not
supposed to be here.
Yeah,
blah,
like
blah.
a missing persons isn't gonna go out for me because I didn't show up to work. You know what I mean?
No.
And they're not gonna fucking throw me in jail for crossing the border into a different state without permission. It's like, get the fuck out of here. And you know what?
What?
And I can have my firearm with me the whole time. And if someone tries to tell me to stop, a gadoogadoogan, and you know what I mean?
I think that's a bad explanation.
Well, it's America.
Like, yes, you can constitutional carry.
I'm just saying.
Fine line.
I'm not going up into no school gadoogadoogan. But
you
if
shouldn't be shooting anybody over just trying to stop you.
Bro, if I'm on my bike and someone's trying to stop me from going somewhere, you're taking away my fucking freedom. For what? I didn't do anything to you.
But we have people like that.
Who?
People are just going to try to stop you.
And they're going to meet a gadoogadoogan. They're going to just have to deal with the gadoogan. You know what I mean? I can't help you. Especially if I give them a warning like, yo, hey, I'm minding my fucking business. I just paid for my gas. I got insurance. I'm just riding. And they're like, no, you're not allowed. Well, gadoogan. You know what I'm saying? It's just that fucking gadoogan simple.
It's got to be a better way, man.
So, speaking about school shootings, that shit, what is it, Uvalde? How do you pronounce it? Uvalde?
You're asking the wrong person.
I know. I don't know why I just fucking asked you that.
I don't want to try to butcher it because it's a tragedy. And
You know, I just want to know how to pronounce it. So, oh gosh, Matthew McConaughey visits hometown. Matthew McConaughey was from this place.
Huh?
How to pronounce it?
Pronunciation?
How do you... that's not even the same word. But I clicked on it like an idiot. Oh, here we go.
We are looking at how to pronounce this name, as well as how to say more interesting names of famous places around the U.S.
Okay, just...
In county seat, in Texas,
Uvalde.
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 Mm.
I thought it was Uvalde. Uvalde. All right, so the school shooting in Uvalde, fucking terrible, right?
Yeah.
Downright terrible. I don't know. I mean, when you first seen it, what was the first thought that went through your mind?
Honestly, Columbine.
Elaborate. That's one word.
Just not like a here we go, but for what happened in Columbine and Sandy Hook, like I already saw, all the gun control that's gonna come after and use it as an excuse.
Mm-hmm.
And also just basically how, I don't want to say the media is gonna butcher it, but I'm not reading a lot of the articles, so you can call me a piece of shit for not reading them, but there's a bunch of headlines that, also don't add up. Like, some of the headlines, you see 8 victims, 10 victims, 12, 14, 15, 20, 22, I think is the highest right now.
I thought it was 20.
But even the death counts, there are certain articles that can't even keep those numbers somewhat. I know that there was a bunch that were severely injured, went to the hospital, so yes, the number can keep climbing if they sadly would pass away in the hospital. But then you also have these headlines coming out like, the armed forces, should have entered sooner. Like, okay, if they're
Dude,
starting to
this
say
is-
that, then what's the backstory to why didn't they?
This is really fucking tough.
Yeah, and the one you found that all these kids these were children of Border Patrol.
Mm-hmm.
Like, maybe it wasn't random.
No, it definitely it wasn't random.
Yeah, see, this one says 21,
Yeah, 21 people dead. This was
17 more injured. So yeah, that
this
number
was
could-
yesterday, May 28th, 2022. Posted 9:30 p.m. last night by CBS News. Let me go ahead and get this going. 2, 1. Okay. The nation's eyes are on Texas town Uvalde following an elementary school shooting that has left 21 people dead, 17 more injured. 19 children and 2 teachers, not including the grandmother he killed before he left his own home. This is really intense. Whoever wrote this article, he had to go through hell to put this out.
Mhm.
There's literally photos of the victims. They're a bunch of kids. Oh, man.
There are definitely ways we can do better.
Yeah.
And I'm sorry, but gun control is not it.
No, it's not. Taking away or restricting the rights isn't the way. It's education. Need education for these people.
There was
Man, this is devastating, dude.
one meme, not even really a meme, but like a saying going around. It was after 9/11, we didn't restrict airplanes. We secured the cockpits and upped security at the airports.
So you're right. Yeah, I'm following you.
I just like that one's like, come on, like every time a tragedy like this happens when there's innocent kids and
So I just
this
have
fool.
like one thought that just went through my mind.
What?
You know, and for the viewers, you can take this however you'd like. Let's not let this be racism. And let me explain. The shooter, Mexican descent, right? We're told that he went and he targeted a classroom with 12 children of Border Patrol officers. So that leads you to believe, like, it was a planned attack. Maybe he had family deported. It might be a racial thing, right? You know what I mean? Like,
That wouldn't be racial. That would be just anger.
well, yeah, but no, I mean, it's racial in a way. It can definitely fall under the racial thing of like the white man deporting Mexicans back to Mexico. Like that's a big thing, especially with like I see it on job sites all the time. You know, Mexicans. For one, a lot of people are racist as fuck to Mexicans on job sites. They don't give a fuck about them if they don't speak English. You know what I mean? You're next to being like they'll treat a dog better than they'll treat a Mexican. I see it all the time.
Yeah, there's a lot of people that are like, if you're gonna come here, speak the language.
Exactly.
Yeah, they have that attitude.
Exactly. So I can see how this could be brought to that kind of light. You know what I mean? Maybe he was trying to. But then look at this. Let's see how many. There's a list of all the kids. Let's see how many of them are white people or Caucasian. One. Nope. Garcia. 2. This one's tough. Siglero. That's definitely Spanish or Spaniard. So out of all these victims, only 2 of them were Caucasian. So let's not let it fall under that kind of shit.
And that's just by us looking at the pictures and the name.
Yeah, right.
They could.
As I said, I'm not a racist, so don't point it like.
Yeah.
Don't try to paint it like that. If anything I said offends, then fucking tell me how to do better. It's just a delicate situation for everyone. And I'm sorry, but seeing the pictures of these children has me pretty emotional. Oh, it's fucking terrible, dude. But it's not about trying to take away people's guns isn't gonna work. It's not the answer here.
It's not the solution.
I don't think, to be honest, I think to purchase a gun of that kind of caliber, I think there should be a more stringent regulation on it. Like, just because you're 18,
well, they're already cracking down.
You can't even buy cigarettes if you're 18 in most states anymore. You can't drink alcohol unless you're 21. Federal, you know what I mean? Like, there's a thing about your brain just not being developed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And there's a lot of arguments that would say your brain isn't fully developed until around the age of 30 years old. And for some instances, it can be even further than that.
Mm-hmm.
So, I think there needs to be like
that's wild, though.
Psychological.
The brain, pretty much shows like 25 is the average, right?
Yeah.
No, but some people basically say between 20 and 30. But the fact that the human body can produce kids mid-teens, early teens, but yet the brain isn't fully developed mid-20s, end of the 20s.
That's only because the body itself, the human organism itself, is designed to reproduce.
Yeah.
The consciousness in our brain, that's designed to experience and just soak up information. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But wouldn't you think it would be more beneficial if you soaked up the information at your peak of the development and then be ready to have kids or reproduce?
Well, you got to think of it as like a evolutionary standpoint. Most humans didn't live that long. I mean, that's why the body's able to have children. And like I know someone who has had a child at the age of 12 years old.
Mm.
A woman impregnated at the age of 11 had a baby came out of her at 12 years old.
Jeez. I've only heard stories.
That's kind of fucked.
Yeah, and knowing where you're from.
This kind of fucked up, bro. Because, like, you look at like a 12-year-old and you know what I mean? They're just a kid. You know, like their bellies still stick out and they're fucking, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
but
go,
then,
go run around on the playground.
Yeah.
Go ride your bike.
And then there are other 12-year-olds who are like fucking, you know what I mean? Fucking wearing lingerie, having babies. It's like, it's fucking crazy. The mass, the fucking wide range. But then again, the 12-year-old who's having a baby at 12, her parents probably had their baby at 14.
Mm-hmm.
Or, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's just a cycle. It's a fucking cycle. Disgusting shit.
Mm-hmm.
What were we talking about? The school shooting.
That gun control shouldn't be the solution, but
yeah,
upon purchasing one,
I think there needs to be more education along with the purchase process I think there needs to be a more stringent background study of the person. Like
everyone should at least go through some kind of class, like you said, like give them the knowledge. Upon that class, there should be some kind of still like test at the end, which there is, in our state, going through the course.
So some people,
but what should be added to that test is maybe like a psyche evaluation type of thing.
right?
Just like a lot of people say, who should run or who should be the president of the United States should go through a fucking physical, looking at
A psych evaluation.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Only thing with that is, so I was going to say, the only thing about doing these tests, or, the teaching somebody, is that people will say, oh, well, now you're investing tax dollars into training somebody how to kill somebody else. That's their point of view. Our point of view is no. If you train them on what a firearm actually is, the responsibilities, the humility, everything that comes with being a responsible gun owner, if you teach them those things, they won't act that way. They won't use it. But then again, you never know what somebody's going to do.
People always slip through the cracks.
Like, exactly. Look at the U.S. military. People have a massive problem with training, spending millions of dollars to train somebody how to be a killing machine. Then you send them to war. They come home. Now they're just a killing machine. What happens, if that person wanted to go down the street and fucking, just cause mayhem? There's some people who think that our government, or we, are wrong for sending our tax money to teach somebody how to do that. You know what I mean? Knowing that we need people to do that to protect our land, to protect the ideas and the freedoms that we think we have.
Yeah, or even if
everything's a double-edged sword.
Yeah, if we came under invasion.
Right. And the massive reason, even Vladimir Putin has said it, a massive reason why nobody will invade this land is because there is a gun in every blade of grass. That is a direct quote. There is a gun in every blade of grass in America. And that's why we're free. That's why we have the ability to fucking do all this shit. But then again, if we have the ability, if we have the freedoms to purchase a gun at the age of 18, then there needs to be a freedom to also give a therapist to that 18-year-old. Give that 18-year-old the choice. Do I want to harm people? Do I want to give up the rest of my life because I'm angry? Or do I want to seek help? Now, here's the real issue in America, is that people don't have the money to seek help. There's generational, I love you, Dad, but look at my dad. No credit. No idea of even how to build a credit, to get a loan, he doesn't know. His mother never taught him that. And he didn't have the know-it-all to look for that information. So he's broke. You know what I mean? It's like the same in, there aren't many, you got welfare and stuff, but there isn't for the people like this kid who went and fucking shot up a school. His family probably got here illegally. What I'm saying is there was no support. He felt like he had nobody to turn to. So he was angry inside. He knew he had a gun. He could just fucking cause havoc, and at least his name's out there now. He might be dead, and all, he caused all this fucking pain. But exactly, to him, that was justified somehow.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be justified. I don't think he would see that. I don't think that would be the root for a person, even if they are in pain. Like if you know that like there's somewhere to go, there's something, like even if you want to cause damage, then shouldn't there be places where, you know, like we got this movie The Purge, right? Where it's like one day a year you get to fucking
24 hours, commit any crime. It's
Why
all
don't-
legal.
Why don't we have places with you know, like all these old car lots? Like why can't we just go to these places where, you know, and it's totally free, where you can just fucking grab bats and axes and just fucking destroy shit.
They have those rooms. It's not free.
It's
but,
not free though.
Yeah.
And stuff like that isn't given to people for a therapeutical outlets. You know what I mean? Like you know, these websites like BetterHelp.com and stuff, they're doing such a huge service. But even these websites, they cost money. And yeah, they're cheaper than, you know, going to like CSO or River Valley. They're cheaper than going to like a legitimate place and, you know, allowing your insurance to pay for it. You're still paying for a copay. And even if you don't have to pay for a copay, somebody's paying for the insurance. BetterHelp, yeah, it's $50 a month or whatever. You're paying a subscription. It's a subscription-based thing. It's cheaper than insurance and all this and that. But it's like, that shit should be free. You shouldn't even be able to make money off of helping another human being. I think that's kind of fucked up. You know what I mean? Like, just like if someone's actually in pain, you know what I mean, and it's outside of what they want for themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you're okay with being an asshole, then general selection will figure that out. But if you got fucking pain inside and you don't, you know what I mean? Like,
you don't know how to either deal with it, let it out healthily.
Yeah.
Like it's enclouded your life. You're just fucking losing sight of everything. Like, yeah, I understand.
Yeah.
Which also, like, on that guy's path or planning out of whether he did plan it or it's just random, whatever. It's funny, they always go towards the moment he gets the firearm because they think that moment is going to stop it every fucking time.
Yeah, they don't go
but
back further.
That's the end of his checklist.
Yeah.
That's not where you're going to stop somebody. Like how you're explaining, there was something way before that that we should have been able to pinpoint or see that he needed help or wanted help. Yeah. Like that, there's that bit of time where probably something could have been done differently and could have been prevented.
Can you hear me at poker?
You want to the poker?
Yeah, man. That's what I'm saying. The
small
small one. There's got to be like better systems in place, you know? Like, all right, so what if... No, that wouldn't work. That's impeaching. I don't know, man. I don't have the answers.
Neither do I, but...
I don't claim to be the fucking know-it-all, but I'll tell you what, there's a lot smarter people out there than us that can figure this shit out. I don't think they want to figure this shit out. I think this shit
because maybe somewhere down their own income, there's been profit.
Exactly.
Who fucking knows?
You know, the movie The Incredibles made this really awesome point that I think a lot of people overlooked. There's a scene where, you know, I think it's Incredibles 2, actually, where they're like, you know, yes, it is. They could have saved, or they stopped the miner, you know, that guy who comes up
in the
out of
beginning,
ground.
yep.
Yeah. So they stop him. Or they tried to stop him. He gets away or whatever. And the agents, they're berating Mr. Incredible, and they're saying, you know, we have insurances in plan. We have all these things set up so that if this were to happen, everything's okay. Everyone's going to get paid.
Yeah.
And Mr. Incredible is like, You would rather me let him go. You'd rather me let this guy destroy our city, destroy the buildings, tear up through the ground,
Rob the bank, because that was his main goal.
Rob the bank. You'd rather all of this than me just fucking beating his ass and putting him in jail one time? And they're like, yes! They yelled at him, yes! I think people miss that scene for what it's saying. If these accidents, if this shit happens, the insurance policies, the insurance companies, they make money. Everybody. It's just a big fucking circle. It's a big circle fucking jerk of oscillating money around. That's all it is.
It's slight fucked up part of that is like, yeah, it's another AR-15. But when Connecticut banned AR-15s, and same with Massachusetts for pre-bans, their prices went through the fucking roof. They nearly tripled.
Mm-hmm.
You can still get them here as long as it's a pre-ban, but you're paying fucking 3 times what it would cost in a open state.
Just making it more.
It's fucking nuts. Ammunition for that's $1 a round. Dude,
and people will still pay.
Yeah.
That's the whole point. The military is like, oh wait, we can triple our money. You know what? Why don't we? And this is where conspiracy theorists get their shit, because they're like, wait a minute, exactly this train of thought that I was just about to say. The military needs to make more money, so they need to sell their firearms at a higher rate. They know not every state is going to do that. Most states already have enough guns. They don't even go to the military for guns anymore.
Yeah.
So they can't charge those states more money. But what about the states that don't buy as many firearms, like Massachusetts, California, Rhode Island? Well, we'll restrict them back. What if we cause this? What if there's an event that gets all these people riled up against guns? Then guns can cost more money. So when Alex Jones came out and said Sandy Hook was a staged event, they had, when you look at crisis actors, you go on the internet and just look up crisis actor.
Yeah, I've been down that rabbit hole.
Bro, why is it at all of these major shootings and shit, the same person is there? You know what I mean? Like, why is it the Boston bombing? There's a girl who was at the Boston bombing who was also a student of the Sandy Hook shooting. What? You know what I mean? Like, there's just all kinds of stuff, and it's stuff like that that fuels the conspiracy theorists. I'm not saying that I don't think that the government planned Sandy Hook to cause inflation of firearms.
Mm-hmm.
But it's possible. It's very possible.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be the government. It could be a private party.
Exactly.
That the government still
it could have
get
been,
a lot of their shit from.
Check this out. Here's a real conspiracy. What if somebody, or not, like, here's like something that would kind of make sense. What if there was one person who worked for Remington, or
I'm following. Okay. Keep going.
One person. Right, he's very high up in the company. He's like, you know what?
Like a CEO.
Yep. He's like, I just bought a yacht for $3 million. He's like, but I need to have a positive to look good for the company. I need to have at the end of the year. I still need to make so much money so that I look good. Right, as a CEO, you need to make so much money a year.
The company.
Right.
Yeah.
To even hold, well, not just for the company, even for yourself. To hold status as a CEO, you need to be able to make so much money to even be called a CEO, right? Or else they'll put somebody else there who can make more money because it makes the company look better if their CEO has more money. So that's what the board is for, you know what I mean? Just the CEO is just a figurehead. So what, if you buy a $3 million yacht, you're like, shit, I need to now make $6 million. Well, the company, we're not selling that much, or the war going on, blah blah blah, whatever it is. What if that one person calls up some back page fucking group. That, you know what I mean? They're like completely alias. They don't tell the group, "Hey, I'm the CEO of Raycon." They're just like or of Remington. They're just
Raycon.
They're just like, "Hey, I got $500,000. Cause this to happen. Go to this school, or better yet, here's $500,000. I want you to hire somebody to cause a school shooting." Removes them entirely from the situation. They just give $500,000 to this one random person. Now, this random person is now on the internet looking for somebody weak, looking for somebody that they can manipulate, right? And now they find this paid professional finds some kid, and they're like, and then they start feeding this kid shit, and all of a sudden now this kid's fucking angry at the fucking border patrol. Now all of a sudden this kid's got $500 or $5,000 because his buddy was just like, you know what? Let me help you out. You've been going through a lot of rough times. Let me put $5,000 in your pocket. Now this kid's upset. He's got $5,000. He's like, you know what? I can go fucking get a firearm. I can fucking do something about this. All because that fucking CEO went and bought a yacht. Then he didn't realize how much fucking expensive it was going to be, and all of a sudden he needs to make up more money for the fucking company. So boom, we get this fucking school shooting. That's a conspiracy theory. You know what I mean? It's not that the fucking 1%ers in the world are like, "Hey, let's fucking get guns banned in America."
Look at this fucking crow.
Hanging out. He's a big boy.
Yeah, sorry to interrupt there, but that almost kind of sounds more of like the Buffalo shooting.
I mean, it sounds like realistic, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah. I feel like that would be more realistic than some big grand group, like fucking controlling all these events. I don't know. I think it'd be more realistic if it was just one singular actor in it. You know what I mean? One singular person who starts it all off. Only one person can get it done. You know what I mean? It's like you can have think about it. If you got some real nefarious shit, you got to do it yourself or else it doesn't get done. You know what I mean? Like, how many times Ray Liotta say that in a movie? Like, or how many times has that been said, in movies? Like, if anyone's going to do it, I guess I got to do it, Shit like
if you want something done, you got to do it yourself.
Exactly.
Yes, yeah.
Exactly.
Use that a lot.
But you don't have to do it yourself if you got money, because you can manipulate others to do it for you.
Yeah, man. Money.
Like, you never see somebody with money doing this wild shit. What do people with money do? Drugs. What do people without money do? Shoot things.
Or drugs.
There's always drugs.
If you're on the low, it's drugs. If you're in the high, it's drugs. If you're in the medium, well, you got some things to figure out. Or you're doing good.
Yeah. See, I think being right in between is the best place to be. Just enjoy the drugs.
Just enjoy the drugs.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah,
I don't think we should allow. I don't think we should allow them to take our guns. I don't think we should allow people who are upset at the guns to take the gun. I think at the end of the day, knowledge is the only answer to this shit. It's the only key. It's the only thing that's brought us further as civilizations. Thinking and thinking and thinking.
And something's got to be different.
Yeah.
They've been doing the same shit every event that's happened.
You know what pisses me off? I read an article. Let's see if I can get it to come. I didn't read it. I heard this on the news, and I want to see if I can get this article to come up. How many school shootings?
Oh, I know which one you're going for.
Sandy Hook.
Wasn't that
Okay. Please come out. How many school shootings have there been since Sandy Hook? Okay, this is
that Times?
Time.com.
Oh.
Yeah, this is Time Magazine. Oh, where's just a number? Okay, see, this makes sense. Since 2013, 290. Okay, so I was listening to a radio station here in Western Mass, and the host of the radio station said something so absurd. And I was with my coworker, Joey, and I called it out, and even he was like, wow. At first he was like, no, it makes sense. And then I explained it to him. He's like, wow. Anyway, she said, statistics. Since the Sandy Hook shooting in 2012 or 2013, there has been 3,960 or 65 or 75, 3,900 school shootings.
Mm-hmm.
And immediately I think in my head, I'm like, well, Sandy Hook was 10 years ago. That's 3,650 days. Give or take a couple months, right?
Yeah, we're not doing exact math, but
Right.
ballpark.
So that would mean there was a school shooting every single day for the past 10 years. Multiple school shootings. At least there would have to be every single day, and then maybe 100 days of multiple school shootings a day. I think we'd be in a different world if there was a school shooting every fucking day in America.
Or if there's more than one in one day.
Right.
Pretty frequently.
Right.
Yeah.
If that was the case, dude, nobody under the age of 35 would be able to purchase a firearm. You would have to be an established person. You would have to know how to hunt with your fucking bow. You would have to know how to hunt with a fucking knife before you could buy a firearm. You'd have to go through ROTC, fucking Cub Scouts. You'd have to do all that shit to even possibly get one by the age of 25. You know what I mean? Like, all right, if you completed Cub Scouts all the way through, then you fucking complete ROTC, then yeah, you might be able to buy you might be able to own your own firearm by the age of 25. If you don't do any of that, 35, bitch. You're fucking waiting. And before you can purchase a firearm, you need to show me that you can at least fucking gut and fucking pack out your deer.
That sounds like what was it, Europe?
That's if there was a school shooting every single fucking day. But she said that on the news as if it was like a fucking statistic, and everybody else on the station just fucking went along with it. And I said to Joey, I'm like, that literally doesn't make sense. She's like, yeah, it does, man. I was like, bro, do the math.
Do the math.
Bro. And he's like, oh, yeah, she must have got that wrong, man. yeah, she got it wrong, dude.
But if I wasn't here to make you think about that, how long would you believe that?
How long? Yeah. You would have went somewhere like a week later and been like, bro, did you know there was over 3,000 school shootings in the past 10 years? What?
Until you finally came across that one person like you that just like, wait a second, let's break this down.
You got to break it all down, because this is how disinformation works. You just got something on the background, and they say these quick statistics, these little things, and they just blow right over it.
Or, well, no, it's just even the articles, like what I was talking about in the beginning, all the fucking headline articles that has been attached to the shooting.
Yeah.
They're not consistent.
No.
It's like, it's kind of a red flag already right there.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're fucking, it's all just trying to give you quick little bits, and it's to confuse. It's not, it's like, you know what? It's not even to confuse. I think it's to actually get you to want to look away. Like, you see 20 different articles, and they all have a little bit. They're all different. Then, just like what you said, you're done looking at it. Like, yeah, I don't need to know anything more about this. It's all bullshit anyway. That's exactly what they want. They want us to
Writing.
stop doing the research in general because
Mm.
shit, I'm a victim of it. I'm a victim of it if this is what they're doing. Because, dude, I went so down rabbit holes. I'm like, yeah, I found, you know what I mean? All this shit. Like, yeah, fuck it. If they really do have the control, everything I see is what they want me to see anyway.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm already in their matrix.
Yeah, it wouldn't matter what rabbit hole you went down with.
It doesn't matter because it's all controlled.
Mm-hmm.
So if that's the case, then I have no free will. So what's the point in getting into it at all? At least if I stay away from that shit, then I can live my fake little false reality, sort of, right? And I'm not fucking, at least I'm not up in arms and shook and fucking thinking like, oh, are they dropping the nukes next week? And like, oh shit, you felt that tremor, bro? They got more babies down there, dude. Like, I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, at least I'm chill, right? I'm just going my day to day. I'd rather do that. And maybe that's exactly what they're trying to do. Get people who actually can think to just, it's like reverse psychology. You know what I mean? Like, there's fucking layers to this shit. Psychological warfare. Or maybe I'm actually smart enough to see it like that. So maybe I'm doing the psychological warfare in my own mind. See, man.
But maybe that's what they want out of your programming.
Yep. So you're saying I might be programmed to break the Matrix. Therefore, the Matrix is like,
will you be the next Neo?
I don't think so. I don't think it's
Morpheus?
like that. No, I think I'm what's her name?
Not Trinity, or
I'm Trinity.
You're Trinity?
I'm fucking Trinity, bro. She's the real key, didn't you know?
You saw the new one, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all about her.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna do a trilogy
Which
on
is
her.
actually really funny because did you know you've seen the movie Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds?
That's the program one, right? Yeah.
where he's
funny as shit.
It's the
but
exact same thing. Because think about it. If it wasn't for her, the one who created the program, if it wasn't for her, the AI would have never sparked.
Mm-hmm.
Just like in The Matrix, if it wasn't for Trinity, Neo would have never sparked.
Mm.
Ah, Ryan Reynolds knocking him off. I got you, bro. It's all right. I won't tell on you, man. We won't cancel you, bro.
Never.
I think it's going to be our thing now. We won't cancel you. Shout out Chappelle Lacey. That dude's hilarious. Pinning the comms.
Well, other than that kind of news,
You know what? What's funny is like you can see everything I post on Instagram, but I don't see anything you post on Facebook. I have no idea what our Facebook presence is like.
Well, when we linked it, you're actually linked to my Facebook, not the group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when I post, it just posts to your
To
Facebook.
my Facebook. It comes under Jesse Lipinski.
You're welcome, bro.
There's been a few times it's like, what?
You're welcome.
People are
Okay.
It don't bother me, but
What people have said? What? What?
is that you?
Like, what the hell are you doing?
Yeah.
Why? What did I post?
There's something with cannabis, or even that one.
I made that myself.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah.
I thought your
No.
I thought your legs are hairier.
I didn't take the picture. I took the picture from the internet. Yeah,
But
I mean,
also,
honestly, hold on. Let me ask you.
what?
How much TP have you wasted on the final wipe? Because you know what I mean. You wipe your butt, then you go back to something on your phone, and then you remember like, oh yeah, I'm done pooping. So you wipe one more time.
No.
You've never done that?
No.
Never?
No.
Oh, come on. You've never done that?
No, I'll just finally finish scrolling, then I'll wipe and I'm done. I don't go back to scrolling.
Well, sometimes, you know, something happens. You get a text, you see something else. No?
No.
Wow, I guess I'm alone in this room.
In this room.
What else?
But
This one,
I
probably.
yeah, it was that one. But I will double wipe sometime. You know, you got that double.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
regularly double wipe.
Yeah.
This is a good picture. I like this picture, man.
Yeah, but it was also you posted for Mother's Day, and I was up at Stevens, of course, and he was already up. I was still sleeping, and then he saw I posted something for Mother's Day, and it fucking threw him off. He's like, "How the fuck is this motherfucker posting? He's still sleeping." I was like, "Oh yeah, that was Damien."
That's funny.
Because you have the headquarters to what's linked,
Yeah.
but it's not linked. We can't link the group.
Well, then why are you telling me to subscribe? Another follower.
Speaking of poop, I think I got a poop.
Yeah,
I think that coffee finally came through.
Did it?
Yeah.
Well, we got more to talk about, man. So you better hold your britches, brother.
Okay, give me like.
Better.
If it doesn't leave in like 8 minutes, then I need to poop. But
Yeah.
I can usually pinch it for a little while.
You're gonna hold your britches, bro. You'll be fine. Another thing we gotta talk about too.
What? Pooping? Holding bridges? What?
We had a missed opportunity with this Amber Heard trial. It'd have been really fun to fucking live stream, just fucking watch it.
Well, that's still going on, right?
No, dude, they're in deliberation now.
Oh.
Yeah, it's fucking jury's got it. Even if they made up their mind, we won't know until Tuesday. So Tuesday when they come back on, they'll probably they'll tell us if they have an answer. If they don't have an answer, well, it keeps on going.
Yeah.
But we're looking at Tuesday
for
it's exciting. Dude, Amber literally snitched on herself multiple times. Bro, she gets so flustered in front of Camille Vasquez, which is Johnny Depp's fireball fucking lawyer, bro.
Yeah.
Fireball, bro. So, she said it twice. I wrote the op-ed. She said it again 4 minutes later. I wrote the op-ed. And also, what's the other one? Shit, it just
the
slipped my mind.
donations.
No. It's past that. We're talking about within the last couple days. Yeah, Camille just gets her so worked up, and she snitched on herself. She's been caught, perjury, lying on the stand now. Camille calls her out for fake crying. She's sobbing with no tears. She's like, and notice there were never any tears during testimony. And just like, oh, bro, it's...
At least you had tears.
Yeah, I'm blowing them up. I can do it, yeah. I think I could be an actor, man.
I think you could, too. You could be an actor or even just, what do they call it for just vocals, like in cartoons and stuff?
Oh, a voiceover actor?
Yeah, you could do voiceover.
Yeah, that'd be fun, huh?
Yeah.
Just animate with the voice.
Yeah, you
of the darkness.
You got some vocal cords.
Yeah. Yeah. It'd be really cool to take lessons, because I've never taken a vocal lesson. You know what I mean?
There wasn't musical class and any kind of education.
I mean, yeah, I was in music class, but that was all I did in music class was percussion.
Not even first, second, third, where you're doing chords and singing.
Do, re, mi.
Yeah.
That. Yeah.
That's a little bit.
That's what everyone goes through.
I know, but that's still something.
But that's not going to a
yeah,
vocal
that's something upon
teacher
kind of forced. Yes.
Yeah,
It's nothing you adventured by yourself.
Right. The only lessons I have in any other instrument is literally watching somebody else do it. You know what I mean? They'll do that part, and then I'll be like, oh, okay, and then can I? yeah, of course. And then I'll sit down and fucking try it out. But vocally, I've never had that. Vocally, it's just mimicking what I hear.
Mm-hmm.
You know? And it's like full commit. It's like if I don't commit, then it comes out like shit. I have to full commit. And it's like I'm aware of that too. So I always say, like, when I know I can't full commit and I still want to do it, I'll say, you know, it takes a really good singer to sound like shit on purpose.
Mm-hmm.
Sure you've heard me say that. Because it's real, though, you know? With the justification. Do you have any funny justifications for, like, weird things you do?
It's got to be in the moment. It's top of my head. I don't know.
Give me a funny justification. Come on.
I don't know. My butthole's puckering.
It's really got you distracted, huh?
Yeah, I got to poop.
We got an hour in. All right, Jesus. Why don't you go poop? Come back. It only takes you a minute. We got plans?
Yeah, it was the cookout.
You said you'd get there when you get there.
I'll still get there when I get there.
Now you're rushing. Now you're rushing me to finish up the podcast.
No.
You had this plan the whole time. It's fucked up.
I don't plan shit. If I planned shit, I would probably be better at communicating.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I think you'd still suck at communicating.
Now.
No, it's not that you suck. It's just that, like, it's not important to you, you know?
What, communicating?
Yeah. Like, it does. If it was important to you to tell the people around you things, then you would. But it's not. So you don't. Right?
Yeah, we all suck at communicating every now and then. It's just not always me. You, every living fucking soul on this planet will go through times of shit communication. We see it in our own fucking government.
So, I mean, and give me an example. Like, shitty ways the government communicates.
Just look at our president. All the pre-written shit they have out for him. He can't even speak half of it.
Did you see the clip where he was with the teacher and they were gonna read a book to the class, and she goes to open the book, and he was like, "Oh, you're gonna let me read?" He's like, "They never let me read."
No, I didn't see that.
And
what?
She responds. She was like, "No, miss, I was just opening it." Bro.
I did not see that. What? That's real? Oh, that'd be wild. Don't let me read video. Was this like kind of recent?
I gotta not fuck it up.
No, there's still a R.
Oh yeah, they don't let me read. To teacher video. Where is it? Come on. Is it really going to be that hard to find it?
If it's that embarrassing for a president, they might have taken it down.
It is pretty embarrassing.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay. Biden reads book with
That's their
teacher.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll come up like this. They're on a stand. Come on, just let me find it on here. Don't make me go to Telegram.
Is that where you saw it?
No, I seen it on Instagram, actually. They don't let me read. Book. Come on. Where is it? It's got to come up. This has to come up here.
Yeah, because I'm intrigued.
It's hilarious, dude, because she's so awkward about it. He's so awkward about it.
What about like Biden meets with teacher, opens book.
Dude, they really got this shit shut down, huh?
Well, he's a fucking joke. It's gonna be in the.
It's like it's not. It's like it's not incriminating. It's just like he just looks like an idiot. And dude, these videos have nothing to do with him now. Look at like I go down. Tucker Carlson. Biden pushes back better. Oh my god. All right, fuck it. It's gonna be hard to find it on there too.
Going to the tally?
I'm gonna try to.
Going to the tally.
Hopefully our buddy John posted it.
He was out of school?
It was on a stage. Where's your page, dude? Oh, these are our messages I want to find.
SP teaches. Da, 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 da. Joe Biden's malfunctions.
I'm sorry, everybody. I'll have to do some editing here.
Yeah. Intrigued me, so I've been pushing for you to find it. You can find it. You got this. You can do it. I believe in you. I just think we're trying too many words. It's like, what? If you just did Biden with teacher. Or Biden meets with teacher. Biden thinks he's going to read a book. No, that's too much.
Yeah.
Damn it, Jamie, how do you do it?
Yeah, right?
Fucking wizard. What if he's a programmer? He just knows. And First Lady deliver remarks on keeping students safe in classrooms.
No, that's not it. Dude, they really wiped this fucking video off the face of the internet.
It's there, but it's probably really fucking...
And this is DuckDuckGo, too, bro.
Yeah.
Okay. Biden read book with teacher.
Was
and it's Joe Biden.
Yeah, that's...
Maybe just, maybe it'll be on YouTube.
I'm going to release my bipolar.
Nothing even. Oh my God.
gotta tell them
Yep,
what to do.
yep, this is it.
All not soaking wet.
And they're not going to let me read it all.
I'll let you. Here, you can start us off. Here, go sit down.
What?
Yes. Okay, so I'm going to quickly read Brown Bear, so you're all not soaking wet.
And they're not going to let me read it all.
That's what he said.
I'll let you. Here, you can start us off. Can you? Oh, here. Go ahead.
See your face?
Brown bear, what do you see? I see a bird looking at me. Now you got it.
Okay. Yellow
What
duck,
the
yellow
fuck?
duck, what do you see? I see a blue horse looking at me. Hold on. Blue horse, what do you see? I
Dude,
see
he looks like a
green
kid.
frog looking at me. Green frog, what do you see? I see a purple cat looking at me.
He's like so excited.
He keeps making this.
Purple cat, what do you see? I see a white dog looking at me.
Oh, Mr. President, look excited every page. Everything's red. You're just talking to his ear.
White dog.
Yeah, so this goes on and on.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you all for being here. How fun is this? Come on.
Yeah, Jill is definitely his handler.
Oh, yeah, by the way. Author.
Yeah, so I just wanted to see that real quick.
Just another one for the records. He's a
Yes, sir.
Fucking joke.
All right, well, I stretched this out for another few moments for the guests or for the people watching.
Mm-hmm.
I know you got to poop.
Yep.
You're worried about getting places and stuff. So, birthday weekend. Tell the missus again for me. Happy birthday.
I will.
Tell Kayla happy birthday. And next time you guys make fucking plans, tell your friends, you know.
This is where we need the crickets.
I'll put them in. Fuck it. I'll try.
Alrighty.
Awesome.